with great pleasure, I would like to invite our our whole entire family. I will introduce them together so that they are all introduced, and then they can just carry on as they're going on. So it is the Berry family who Sriman Ras Bihari Prabhu ji met Srila Gurudev's disciples in 1997, and with no hesitation took Harinam in April itself. So he met Srila Gurudev on the 16th of April 1997, and then on the 18th of April, without hesitation, took Harinam, and he took the whole family to Srila Gurudev also. So he wasn't just himself, the whole family got initiated in 1997. And then in 2000 itself, took Diksha, and Prabhuji and the family have been book distributing, which includes selling paraphernalia, which includes photos, posters, and lectures and CDs of Srila Gurudev's and Parampara. So I'm just really, I've seen Prabhuji and his family actually in Parakram many times, and they're always very enthusiastic. I see Prabhuji in Navadweep sometimes when he's with the carrying Mahaprabhu's dolly, or he's nearby at least. So I've had some sort of darshan of this family, and they're very enthusiastic and very loving and very happy. So I believe the order is going to go Sriman Ras Bihari Prabhuji, then Srimati Premalata Didi, followed by Sriman Madhumangal Prabhu, and then last but not least, the little sister of the family, Vaijanti Mala Didi. So Ras Bihari Prabhuji, can you hear me? Well, is everything okay on that side?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Your
Shall we start?
Yeah, your video is not working so well. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Okay, so perhaps we'll ask that everyone else switch their videos off.
You can see me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can definitely hear you. We
Can't
just
see me?
Haribol Didi, how are you? Are you able to hear us now?
Yeah, we can
You see
hear
us?
you. We can definitely hear you. We
Okay,
just
but you
can't see you.
okay. Okay, so just 1 minute. I'm just going to try and switch, Didi. 1 minute.
No worries.
I don't think it's a speed problem. I think it's something to do with a button at their end.
Wait,
No, it's not the voice that's the problem. It's the video.
is it better now, Didi?
Yeah.
Are you able to see us?
No, let me just ask you for 1 second. I'm just going to stop your video and then ask you to add your video. 1 second.
Okay, Didi, just 1 minute. I'm just going to. Okay. Do we have permissions for video?
You have permissions, but I still can't see you.
Okay, just give me 1 minute, Didi. I'm just joining from another device. Actually, we're all at home.
Yeah.
For those of all who don't know us, Dandavat Pranam to everyone. Thank you so much for letting us participate in this wonderful program today. And I don't know if everybody is aware of the situation on the ground, but we're all in India, in New Delhi, and we're all actually going through. I know we all know what the situation on the ground was in Europe as well, but we're actually locked at home right now. So maybe network is an issue. I'm just trying to switch from another device, Didi.
No worries. Take your time, Dee. I can see you now.
You
See me? You can see now?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, great, Didi.
Okay, good. So shall we? I just want to start with one kirtan, which is very favorable to Gurudev, and Gurudev likes this kirtan very much.
That's perfect.
चक्षुरुमिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। नमो रूपराधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी गुरुदेव इति नामे। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम।
Okay, everyone, Hari Bol, are you able to hear us?
That's so much better.
Okay, thank you so much for bearing with us, Didi. We're just in a bad Wi-Fi zone.
No worries.
So can I start a kirtan, okay?
Yes.
Is it okay, Didi?
जन मन सुख कारी राधे श्याम श्याम
Yes, sorry.
Rivol, it is okay?
राधे ब्रज जन मन सुख कारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम 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 ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। मोर मुकुट मकराकृत कुंडल गल व्यजनती माँ। मोर मुकुट मकराकृत कुंडल गल व्यजनती माँ। चरणन नूपुर साल राधे श्याम 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 राधे चरणन नूपुर साल राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। सुंदर वदन कमल दल लोचन बाकी चितवन हारी। सुंदर वदन वदन लोचन बाकी चितवन हारी। मोहन वंशी विहारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे मोहन वंशी विहारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। वृंदावन में धेनु चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी। वृंदावन में धेनु चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी। श्री गोवर्धन धारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्री गोवर्धन धारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। राधा कृष्ण मिले अब दो और रूप अवतारी। राधा कृष्ण मिले अब दो और रूप अवतारी। कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। तुम बिन मेरो और न कोई गौर रूप अवतारी। तुम बिर मेरो और न कोई, नाम रूप अवतारी, चरणन में बलिहारी साधे, श्याम श्यामा श्याम राधे, चरणन में बलिहारी राधे, श्याम श्यामा श्याम। नारायण बलिहारी राधे, श्याम श्यामा श्याम राधे, नारायण बलिहारी राधे, श्याम श्यामा श्याम। राधे श्याम 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 राधे राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे, श्याम श्यामा श्याम राधे, ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे, श्याम श्यामा श्याम। जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा, गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा, जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. So I am very fortunate that I can speak something for Gurudev, though I am not sort qualified to speak anything about my Gurudev. He's such a high class Radha's Manjari. Then I don't have any tongue to speak even a single word about him. But just to purify myself, I want to speak something, my experience with the Gurudev. So I want to share with all the guys. First of all, I pray all my dandavats to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, those who are joined this session. I'm very much thankful to everyone. Though I have seen so many people, they have come at the time of Parikram in Braj Mandal or in Navdeep Parikram. So because I was at that time when I'm putting my stalls every time and selling the paraphernalia, everything, Gurudev posters, his CDs, his books. Though Gurudev had not told me anything to do this, but he has given the inspiration, because whatever seva we want to do, we got the inspiration from Gurudev only. Though we are not qualified for that, but whatever seva we want to do, he can take from our body. So first of all, we have to think that we want to do some seva, anyhow, by hook or by crook. Though actually, when I was not met Gurudev, I was having thinking that, oh, I am an educated boy. I lives in Delhi, and I am also feeling myself. I am also a guru. How can I take the initiation, or how can I take the initiation from any guru? Because it was thinking that, oh, I am a guru. I myself am a guru. I was so much egoistic that why need a guru? Why need a guru? But when first instance I saw the Gurudev, he came behind my back lane. He came in the house of one of our god sister, Ragalekha Didi. He came there, and somebody nearby, my god brother, he told me, why do you come to have darshan of a sadhu? I said, no need. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to have darshan. So 2-3 times he told me to come and have darshan. What is the harm in it? Just come and have darshan. So then when I saw him, Gurudev came from Bombay to that house, and he said, why don't you come? So before meeting the Gurudev, I went with my family, with my children. We went to see the movie Jurassic Park. So when I was coming back from there, so my car was hurt with another car. Though it was not my mistake, it was the mistake of that person. But his car damaged. He has got a very big damage on his bumper. But my car was safe. There is not even a single crash. So I said that when I'm going to meet a sadhu, and I don't have any, my car is okay. There is no harm in it, and everything is okay. So I impressed by that way. And my wife also went there in the house where Gurudev was staying. So Gurudev asked me 2-3 times, is he coming? Is he coming? She said, yeah, maybe he's coming. So then at that time, there was no mobile phone. We have a landline phone in the house. So when I reached home, my wife told me, Gurudev is waiting. Why don't you come? I said, okay, let me change my clothes. So then I'll come. When I just enter in the house, on the gate, Gurudev was sitting just opposite on just in my front. And when I saw him, I thought I should have start weeping. It comes in my mind, why should I start weeping? Because why not? I have not come here. Then Gurudev called me. I just sit before him, and he said that, what are you doing? I said that I'm doing some little business like that. And then he said that, you want to do some Harinam? I said, Gurudev, I used to take liquor. I used to take betel. I'm smoking also, and I am non-vegetarian. Then he said, no problem. You start chanting, it will be all right. Then he said, you want to do chanting? Said, yes, why not? So next day was Ekadashi. 18th was Ekadashi. I've taken the Harinam on 17th, and Ekadashi was on 18th. On Ekadashi day, he gave me the Harinam with my wife and my mother. And my wife was sitting behind me and just pulling my shirt. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Are you ready for this?
Because you are not ready for, you have daily, you have the friends parties, 5 days or 4 days a week, you
Social
go
life.
outside the house, social life, gathering, everything. But what are you doing? And I said, don't worry. Whatever is going on, just stop. Let it be done. No problem.
Go with the flow.
And from the very next day, I don't know how it happened. I stopped everything. All the things gone immediately. And tea left after 2-3 days. I left 2-3 days after tea. And the 4th of the things I am taking, I left immediately. I don't know. It's all Gurudev's mercy. All is because we don't have any qualification. He gives us the strength to do the things. So I'm very much grateful that he changed my entire life. You know, when you are going on a straight road and sometimes you hit by a tree and just turn around. The same thing happened with me. I met Gurudev and whole my life changed on the same day. It's all his mercy. I can't explain how merciful he was. Whenever I have, he has given me so much of his Sangha association, but I'm very much, I won't say, but I'm very much upset with this thing that I could not take his teachings, his blessings, because he has given us too much of Sangha. But I am not take anything from him. I learn anything because I was new in that time. I don't know what type of Harikatha is going. What was the thing? What is Radha Krishna? What is Mahaprabhu? What is nobody? I don't know anything. But slowly, gradually, I start because I'm putting the stalls outside and Gurudev is speaking Harikatha inside the halls in Mathura, in Vrindavan, in Govardhan, or in Navdeep. And I was standing in my stall. Sometimes Gurudev said, don't come. Take your devote time in the stall only. Don't come to listen Harikatha. So then I asked Maharaj, should I stop this? He said, no. Don't stop it. Gurudev has the 2 meanings of his one sentence. Don't take it otherwise. Whatever seva you are doing, keep it on going. Don't worry. And wherever Gurudev goes in India, I just follow him. I take my all bags with me and just put in the stall. This is the way I want his association. When I take the Harinam from him, from the Gurudev, then I told my wife, the person we have taking the Harinam, he is not an ordinary person. I don't know how the feelings they come immediately in my mind. That is the Harinam, we have taken the Harinam. He is not a ordinary person. He's a very high class person. So when I have his association, time to time, so they have realized it. Gurudev is very merciful. He came to this house 5 or 6 times. He stayed here. And this is also his mercy. And I think that this is not my house. This is Gurudev's house. My father used to take the liquor 48 years, regular 3 packs a day. 48 years continuously. And when I take the initiation, he also stopped taking liquor. After 2-3 days, even 1 week, he stopped also taking the liquor. and he was bedridden. So we have told Gurudev that my father has also stopped taking the liquor. The Guru said, okay, I'll also want to come to see that man. So he came, first time he came to my house. So, and he hugged my father also. My father once told me that, Gurudev, I want to hug you. Then Gurudev hugged him. And second time also, my father was standing behind. So he said, the Gurudev said, why don't you come? Please come and I'll hug you. So this is all his mercy. Gurudev, there is, I think that there are thousands and lakhs of qualities in him. He never upset with anything. Once he was going to Calcutta and I was at the airport. And I thought, Gurudev, are you annoyed with me? He said, no, I never annoyed with anyone. Never. So his teachings are, he never told me to start selling these books, doing these things, but he inspired me. Once, first time in Navdeep, I have taken the 7 cartons of books and everything, because at that time, there was no proper mutt and no bookstall over there. So I have taken the 7 cartons with me, full of books and everything. Nobody told me. Gurudev never told me. But when he came at the airport, he asked me, you are putting the stall there? I said, yes, Gurudev. So this is all his mercy. Once that Gurudev was saying, several times in his lecture, he said that Guru Nishtha is the backbone of the Bhakti. Backbone of Bhakti. So I do not understand. I pray to Gurudev in his lotus feet that in this life I have some Nishtha in him and serve him throughout my life. I do not want anything. I want that the Nishtha should come in my heart throughout my life. Whatever seva I can do for Gurudev, even last drop of my blood. Whenever I see his eyes, I think that I'm seeing those eyes, those who are watching the Srimati Radharani. We are so fortunate. And he was on such a high place, and he just come down to teach us, to give us the bhakti. What is bhakti? What is Raja Dasyam? What is Manjari Bhav? Everything. I think nobody in this world can give this thing. He give us. I take all my even all disciples to the Golok Vrindavan. If we follow the Gurudev instructions for 6 months, as we want, so naturally we got the Swarup Siddhi. But we are using our independence every time. We are using our independence. And he gives us everything. In his books, everything. It depends upon how we do it. How we read his books, distribute his books, do his seva. Whatever seva we can do, we should do it by heart. It was a Navdeep Parikrama time. No, sorry, not Brajmanda Parikrama time. Gurudev was going with Madhav Maharaj to somewhere on the next, somewhere outside the Pandal. It was a Pandal program in Kosi, near Mathura. So Gurudev was going with Madhav Maharaj and also follow him. I said, where is yours? Should I go him? Then Gurudev told me, hey, why you are coming? I'm going to pass the urine. Are you also coming? Also following with me here also? He's going to pass the urine. I immediately followed because I was mad for him. I said, where Gurudev is going, I should go to after him. That's all. Do not understand any Harikatha.
Follow him.
Do not understand and follow anything. But I just mad for him. I just want to go. I should go to Gurudev by hook or by crook. Because my mindset is that he is the person who can take me or give the bhakti. I don't know how. I'm very much fortunate that we have his association. He has given us so much of association to us, all of our family, everything is given. But I don't know how we can do his seva, how we can do. It is a duty of every disciple, those who are attached with Gurudev. It's duty of every disciple that we can do whatever seva, whatever we can do, we should do it. And one more thing, that Gurudev was in Mathura, and I went to see him. So when I just go to his room and I give him Dandar Pranam, I don't know where he was at that time. Then he told me, I speak this word in Hindi. आ गए क्या? Then he said that जिनको आना है वो तो आते नहीं. It means that he told me, you came, but those who should come, they didn't come. And I said, yes. I said, no. I don't know where he was, in which Leela at that time. And you see, all the devotees, notice it, that the Gurudev was sitting. He was just touching his both the fingers every time. He was so many times I've seen him that he is just touching his fingers like that. Maybe because he has three as a Krishna and Radha Rani, there are three swarups. The Gurudev had also three swarup, three moods. Once in his Mahaprabhu's Leela, once in his Radha Krishna Leela, and one is in this world just before us. So he is also none difference from the Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu. Because I don't know about Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu. I don't know about anyone. Gurudev told us. He teaches us who is Mahaprabhu, who is Nityanand Prabhu, what is our Guru Parampara. How? And I pray to Gurudev that as he served the Parampara, we should also follow him and do the seva of Parampara. And I pray to Nityananda Prabhu and Balramji, that in my whole life, in every my life, I got the Gurudev's association. I don't want anything else. Only my Gurudev's association in my whole lives. Because he can take us to everywhere we want. Whatever seva we want, he can do the seva, get the seva from us. So we should be ready to do that. Plus thing is this, that we should be ready for that. So I pray to all the Vaishnavas, just give me the mercy that I can do the Gurudev seva throughout my life. Vansha kalpataru vaishya kapa sindhu bhevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Sorry, the English is not so good.
No, it's so good. It's so good. We're so fortunate, actually. When you've spent so many years with Srila Gurudev and in his Sangha, and you've served Srila Gurudev for so many years. It's so wonderful. And I was just listening. When I was listening, I realized, the power of being with the Mahabhagwat, that when you're entrapped in Maya, and still within one glance, you can take everything away and everything becomes so pure. Like you were saying, that you used to like be drinking and smoking and everything. And in one glance, Gurudev was like, it's okay. Don't worry. I've taken that from you. You don't need to worry. It just shows the power of our Srila Gurudev and how merciful he is. How merciful he is. And the other thing that you said, which really took my heart, was that Gurudev's eyes are those eyes that see Srimati Radharani. Yet he sees us. He serves Srimati Radharani with those eyes, and yet he sees us. So I felt very actually it pierced my heart, because I want to weep, because I'm now realizing the glories of Srila Gurudev, that this is who our Srila Gurudev is. He's not just extraordinary, he's beyond extraordinary, that he's serving Srimati Radharani. So thank you. We're really fortunate. Thank you so much, Sriman Ras Bihari Prabhu, for coming. I know that you're not feeling well. Madhumanga Prabhu said that you wasn't feeling well, but still you've found some courage to speak and share some glory. So we're really, really fortunate. Thank you so much.